But this is the logical conclusion of second and third wave feminism. Second and third wave feminism made a huge mistake by deconstructing the category of womanhood, by saying there's no definition to womanhood. Everything is open. And the trouble with that is they have destroyed the concept of a woman, and now the only beneficiaries are men. Men have always been the primary beneficiaries of feminism. They get cheap sex, they don't have to pay for bills at dates, they don't have to hold the door open, and now they get to kick women off for trying to describe what a woman is. You know, this has been building for a very long time, a huge mistake, not from first wave feminism. First wave feminism understood that there are two sexes and the sexes are complementary. But beginning in the 60s and 70s, up and through today, when women have said there is no such categorical definition as a woman, there are no feminine virtues, there are no feminine traits or feminine characteristics, all you are left with then is just men. The left has to make a decision. The left can have feminism or it can have transgenderism, but it cannot have both.
Right. Well, I think there are a bunch of feminists who are saying the same thing. I think their error was intersectionality, bringing all these made-up issues together, basically to try to usher in a liberal agenda. That was their mistake. You're right to differentiate, though, between first-wave feminism and second- and third-wave feminism, because first-wave feminism, it's so funny, modern feminists completely ignore the women who originated feminism because they were pro-life. These women were pro-life women who wanted genders to be equal. They wanted women to have the same protections under law and the same privileges under our law as men. They weren't trying to degrade men or get rid of men, demonize men, or put women on some artificial platform. They were just saying, hey, we're all humans. We should all enjoy the same protections under the law. And they believe that about the unborn. That's why modern feminists ignore them, I think.
Of course. And the second wave made this big mistake of deciding to stop trying to create new legal rights for women and to deny the concept of women altogether. What second wave feminism and now third wave posits is that the only way for women to succeed or to be equal or to be good, productive members of society is to try to be like men, to be as physically strong as men, to be driven by the same goals as men, to have the same attitudes towards sex as men, which simply is not true. It has hurt women over the course of 1970 to the present. It has made women more miserable. They are less happy now in both relative and actual terms and absolute terms than they were in the 1970s. And ironically, it has created this transgender moment. By saying that women have to be men in order to be equal, it's destroyed the category of the woman, and it has invented transgenderism. You can either say that sex is essential, gender is essential, there are differences, they're complementary, or you can say that it's totally made up, the genders are exactly the same, it's fluid, and you can change it one day to the other. But if you choose the latter category, why on earth would we have feminism? What is a woman if there's really only one sex, one gender?